pose a problem for O'Sullivan in the counter-attack clearance.
31.
Even when he got that chance. Again with his ability to keep the cue ball under close order. No problem for him working off black and blue.
$38. 39. $46. 47.
With one exception, Little in his early season play indicated this. Lost in the last 16 of the European Masters to Ding. Although in the last 64 there, he hit our own Ken Doherty with a barrage of big breaks in a 5-0 whitewash. He lasted one group in the Championship League. He was
53.
dismissed from the English Open in the last 64, 4-0 by a mid-ranked player called Robbie Williams. Didn't pull up any trees this afternoon either against Scott Donaldson until the decider. And now he's looking $1 million.
60. 61.
Plays this shot really well, just a holding, soft screw shot. Brilliant at that shot. Partly because his delivery of the cue leaves the
68.
players that leaves the tip of the cue quite close to the bed of the cloth. Means that the spin stays on the
69.
ball for just a fraction longer. Okay, wrong side of the blue this time, but the frame's long gone now.
Looking around there, did he hear a mobile phone click?
74.
Not quite sure. There was some noise that we don't normally anticipate.
Mark Allen, 74. And a
The
frame.
frame was already well and truly over there. When there's this amount of indecision with O'Sullivan, it's one of two things. He's got an embarrassment of riches, or he's got precious little.
It's touching ball.
Yeah, a little negative, well, containing shot that Ronnie played had a purpose. The purpose was that next time round he might be able to put Mark in some sort of trouble. I don't know if he can get close to being in behind the yellow here. You don't want to flirt with the bump of the left middle pocket in any way. Mark Allen has definitely got him thinking. And he's got him on the run.
O'Sullivan's second shot in succession where he's thought about it for over a minute. Good to see, though, that even in times of crisis, he's taking his time, investing 100%. Not out of this yet. A fact of which Mark Allen is well and truly aware.
Take it off then, Mark, that's fine, yeah.
Now, between frames, while you're on the break there, our tournament director Paul Collier came in and reaffixed one of Mark Allen's logos, but he said there it's still sticking, so he was given permission to take it off his waistcoat by the referee.
You've got to take it yourself. You mean the... just underneath there, the far right? Oh, the spider one. The spider's just here. Oh, okay.
Use of the spider complicating the issue. Frame time, 7.5 minutes. A ball yet to be potted, underlining the infinite variety of snooker, because the first and the second frame were over by now. O'Sullivan kept cold for half an hour. It's actually lengthier than that. That's just the actual playing time. Doesn't incorporate the time between frames. And the drought is broken.
One. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
should be okay this, but he may choose to just go one cushion into the side of them. He'll probably, well, I don't know if this is a risk that he has to take.
Foul. And a miss.
Get another shot at it.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 4.
Well, I suppose as long as he doesn't catch the red nearest the corner pocket, then any red he does catch, he won't be catching it full. Ronnie having a look to see how he fancies that shot that Mark's just attempted. Yeah, so if it goes the same way again, just to recap here, well, he's gone one cushion now, I think. Maybe he feels he can't get the reds that are near the pink on the two cushion escape, but he'll probably flirt with the pink here, actually. The last thing he wants to do is get low with the cue ball. So see, he's flirting with the pink, but that's the safer way to play it. Good shot, good thinking.
We had a re-rack pre-interval. Just wondering if this is going to be the second.
It's touching ball.
Well, the touching ball called by the referee might alter the landscape. Should alter the landscape. Well, the average shot time, especially for O'Sullivan, creeping up. And when you think 14 minutes this frame, one ball potted, and that was fortuitously.
Long side.
Yeah, this shot, if it was maybe 1 hole or 2 hole, I would play this a bit thicker, spin it round the houses and up behind the green, but looks like the point of no return. Mark Allen on 5. That would be advisable. Risk leaving a long red, so he's probably going to play this on the thin side. See, he can't risk anything. In that sense, Mark Allen here could, if he wishes. He probably won't. He doesn't want to push too many reds around, but he's got a wee bit more freedom than Ronnie does, obviously, at present. Nice target, that yellow-brown as well here, isn't it? Just a bit thinner than half ball. Oh, that's good. That's very good. Well done. It just sounded right. It looked right. Exactly as played. And that came about because, remember, Ronnie had to play thin on the initial shot. We see it again. That extra freedom in Mark Allen's cue arm. The minute. 2 cushion glancer. Oh, well played. But a red here that, you know, Mark's not gonna renege on. Oh, what a cracker. What a shot.
You wondered whether that extended bout of tactical play might have broken his rhythm. There's your answer.
Six.
Must confess, I was see the reds there nearest the pink. They go to this left corner there. I'm surprised they didn't play the green there. Quite a nice angle to play in those. That was a risk. The red to left middle doesn't feel like it's worth the gamble. Positionally it's not all that pleasant, so it's back to the graft.
Mark Allen 6.
13 reds still on the table, and already the lengthiest frame of the match. Who would have thought, the way they've been going this evening, we could see one marathon frame? Well, the environment is there for a long one here. I think it's fair to say, Alan, by O'Sullivan standards, over the last 20 minutes he's been very patient, and now that patience has been rewarded.
Yeah, he's made a habit down the years of showing us new things and new methods, new ways of going about things. I don't think I've ever seen him be as studious in a tactical exchange as he has been this frame. But yeah, good chance now, and we know what he's like at flicking the switch and getting the scoring boots back on.
Okay, you just try to.
Have you not been standing there?
Right, okay, guys, just
Right, have me safety.
please, guys.
Up here. You're standing there. Come on. No, yeah, but mate.
Please, no need for argument.
No, yeah.
Please, guys, sure, come
No,
on.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
Guys, just leave it. Can we just play snooker?
Huh?
Please, guys.
Disagreement? Absolutely. Really? Yeah. I was standing there. No, I wasn't.
Well, please, just leave. Thank you. I know you didn't do anything. Thank you.
What did?
Thank you.
Red was there. You was about here.
Ronnie, can we just play on now? I think Mark will be careful now.
He was like this. Remember ripping the thing off?
Can we just stop that argument now, please, and play on? Guys, it's time now.
Huh?
Please.
What an extraordinary exchange.
Lovely. Beautiful.
Time and again, Marcel Lecard implored, well, he said both guys
One.
to stop, but really the talker was O'Sullivan. We thought the McGill-Clark confrontation at the World Championship was lengthy. That was over in the blink of an eye compared with that.
Yeah, Ronnie was clearly felt that
7.
a couple of times tonight that Mark's been impinging on his
8.
shot line, or maybe not sitting in the chair or whatever, and gotten under his skin.
I've seen him have a go at referees in the past, but I can't recall
14.
anything quite like that before.
15.
When it all started off, I thought it was actually just a bit of banter. And then as it went on, clearly it was very serious indeed.
Now, the one thing I would say, if there was any impropriety, it certainly wasn't deliberate. Mark Allen's
21.
not that sort of laddie. But, oh, how's he missed that red?
O'Sullivan, 21.
Oh, look at this again. Dear me. How much was that a symptom of what went on just a minute or two ago?
One.
When the atmosphere is genuinely hostile, you see players lose concentration. It's a matter of fact.
Six.
Yeah, worth showing. For a third time, because I still can't believe he missed it.
7.
Maybe at the end of this, it's just as well they're not allowed to handshake, because they might not be doing it anyway.
This pink
14.
then for parity. The reds look quite congested in some way, but as he pots them, they'll clear paths for one another. There's a better chance than it actually appears this. The black's irrelevant.
20.
Been out of commission, obviously I'm referencing. Brilliant chance to close this match out, this.
21.
Yes, and to close out the match, Alan has got to close out what's just happened. Not easy.
It's quite key here that he gets up high on this pink. You're bound to be low
28.
on it with it off that shot. Yeah, so now he's going to have to utilise the red around the brown spot.
His heart will be thumping, his palms will be sweaty.
35.
Until around 5 minutes ago, he was playing for a place in the semi-finals of the Champion of Champions. Now the stakes, in terms of pride, have been greatly increased.
Oh, he's played this lovely. That is an awesome shot. Played in such a way where it's
37.
virtually impossible not to be nice on one.
$38. 44. 45.
So far, Alan, given the circumstances, tremendous composure this.
There you have it then, 31 to the good. This red goes in, he's definitely going to be on a high value colour.
$52.
And you have to say, what a performance. We know he's got it in him, he's done it many times. And the contrast from this afternoon's match against young Scott Donaldson has been a marked improvement.
It's been a contest full of really high quality, high octane snooker, but I'm afraid
58.
when the match report on this one is written, it's all going to be about that verbal altercation.
$64. 66.
Are we going to see the normal pleasantries?
66. Frame and match. Mark Allen.
Just a nod, and O'Sullivan exits.